Hey y'all, I've been asked how I do my binding my gusset system here, and when I do a 1/2 inch gusset, this is how I do it. And this is going to be from my Autumn Dream mini album, and it measures 6 3/4 by 8 1/2 with a 3-inch spine. When I have a large spine, I like to make my gussets 1/2 inch. So this is the way that I do it. Okay, this paper measures 7 3/4 by 8 1/2. And that's because that's the way my pages are. My pages measure 7 3/4 this way, and this is the side that we're going to attach to the hinge system here. So that's how you determine how tall or the length of your page here. So mine is 7 3/4. Okay, so to get started, what I do is I like to start with a 1 1/2 inch on each side of my binding system. So I score at 1 1/2. Okay, so we have 1 1/2, and then I like to do every 1/2 inch. That gives me my 1/2 inch gusset. So we have 1 1/2, 2, 2 1/2, 3, 3 1/2, 4, 4 1/2, 5, 5 1/2, 6, 6 1/2, and 7. Okay, and this album has 4 pages. So for the 4 pages, this is what I have. And the way that I do it is I count 1, 2, 3. Because 3 is going to be my gusset. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's my first gusset. 1, 2, 3. That's my second gusset. 1, 2, 3. That's my third gusset. And then 1 and 2. I don't need a gusset here. All I need are my flaps for my pages. So that's 1, 2 is 1 page. 1, 2 is 2 pages. 1, 2 is 3 pages. 1, 2 is 4 pages. So this gives me 4 pages using a 1/2 inch gusset. Okay, so then what you do is you take it and you flip it over. And I also numbered this side. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2. You're going to put tape, use your score tape, and you're going to run your score tape along number 1 on each number 1. Once you get the hang of this, you won't need to number it, you won't need any of this. You know, you'll have it down packed and you'll know what you're doing. But for this, I'm going to use my ATG. So you run tape along number 1. Okay, you're going to fold number 1 to number 2. Okay, so you'll have 2 here as well. Alright, then you're going to fold this down. Okay, so that hides 1 and 2. Alright, so we're going to put tape again on number 1. Okay, you'll take number 1, fold it up to number 2. Okay, and then what you'll do is when you folded that up, that gives you this piece here. So you're going to take this piece and fold it down. That becomes your first hinge. Okay, and then what you do is you take, fold it down, and then you're going to have tape again on number 1. Okay, fold number 1 up to number 2. Okay, and there again, you flipped it up. So now you have your first one. Now you need to make your second one. So just fold that one down. So now you have 2 pages here, 2 little binding system, or 2 little hinges. Okay, so then you'll flip this down. Now you're going to add tape to number 1 again. Alright, then you fold 1 to number 2. When you fold it up, there again, you have this piece that is kind of down, so pull it up. Okay, that gives you 3 little hinges. Okay, now what you do is when you fold it down, press it down. Okay, and you flip it over, and you have this piece here that you need to pull back. Okay, so that gives you 4 hinges. Okay, so on the back, this is what you have. If you numbered yours, you're going to have 3, because 3 is going to be your gusset. And if you flip it over, if you look in between here, you have 3, because those are your gussets. Okay, you lay it flat, that's 1. Lay it this way, that's 2. So this is what you have. So thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.